Hello, good morning. So today is September 28th, and as part of our recent experiment, I did a direct tissue transfer on these grains yesterday, so it doesn't have any opening. So I'm not sure if it's gonna work fine. The idea is, since it's small, it might have enough time to colonize the grains, but I know that it is not like the PDA, which is a 2D, and this was inoculated on September 24. So it's an experiment, so I know that most of my experiments fails, so I'm up to that. I do expect that. And for other grains, so we have here a black, so it does have an asterisk because we did apply 3 layers of micropore tape before doing the pressure cooking, and the other one doesn't have an asterisk. It means that it only has 1 layer of micropore tape prior pressure cooking. And I didn't shake the jars on those grains, the ones that are inoculated on September 27. And yeah, let's see if it's gonna work out fine. So you do see some of my spawns, especially sawdust spawns, which I've been doing recently, because one of the good things on sawdust spawns is it is cheap, and also at the same time it is less it does have less issue regarding contamination. But I'm still gonna test that out on the fruiting bags that I have inoculated with sawdust spawns. So on this one, this is already created on September 15, and as you can see, there's something that's growing inside, and I'm not sure what this is. So I do have a crazy idea of using them to inoculate them, but that's gonna be on a different video. So yeah, we have an experiment here, and hopefully it turns out well. You might see some update on my future videos, or if in any case I wasn't able to take a video, you can always ask me, because sometimes I do forget to take videos on some series or some promised videos that I forgot. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for tuning in. See you next video. Bye bye. Okay, good afternoon guys. So as you can see, we do have here a spawns created on September 27, and this is the one that we have some experiments going. So as you can see, there are asterisks on some of the jars. So these jars do have 3 layers of micropore tape prior sterilization. The jars that doesn't have any asterisks only have 1 layer of micropore tape, and after sterilization I do put another 2 layers of micropore tape, and it seems like that is not the issue, because these grains are clean, and also this one, the smaller jars, doesn't have any holes, and we do have a direct tissue on these grains, and it seems like doing fine as well. I did check the inside, which is not advisable, but I did, and they're really looking good. And I think based on observation, since it doesn't have any holes, the moisture inside actually are being kept. That's why the mycelium actually likes it. And even though it doesn't have any holes, the side might still give enough exchange of oxygen, but in the future I might have to lower the grains so that there are more air inside, even after sterilization or after inoculation. And as you can see here, we do have 2 empty bottles here. These are actually already cleaned and they got contaminated, and based on the looks of the contamination, it actually originates on the PDA. So that means it's not the grains, it's on the grains. It's on the PDA, it's not on the grains. So with that, I would say that most of my contamination rate is from my inoculation, or the PDA are not being clean, even though if I see them, they are actually clean. So it's more than what you see. It's depending on what you observe. So the PDAs that I used here will not be used again, because results already shows that even though it looks clean, there might be some bacteria or contamination already present. Well, anyway, moving forward, for tissue, since I'm having issue on acquiring agar bars, so I might be doing direct to grain tissue using a smaller amount, or a small container and smaller amount of grains, and I'm gonna do it set up like this. As you can see, there are actually grains that's already colonizing even the bottom. So this mycelium is actually rigorous, and I don't think that this is what you call this, the cotton contamination. It's actually mycelium. It's even like this. You see that? So later on it's gonna be really white, and what you want to do to double check it is the smell of your mycelium. So you should be familiar, or you should familiarize yourself regarding the smell of mycelium. The black, the yellow, and the pink does have a different smells on them, even the white. So you have to familiarize with them. But if you don't have any experience on those kind of smell, if you do smell sweet or sour, pungent, it doesn't have to smell bad. If you do smell things like that, that might be a sign of bacteria or contamination. But on the yellow, this have a distinct smell, like citrus smell. So if you do smell citrusy, it's actually normal. And for the pink oyster mushroom, when they mature, they actually creates pink pigments on the mycelium. I don't know if it's visible on the video, but here on this part, there's actually pink pigments already forming. That also shows that this mycelium is a pink oyster, which is, it is a pink oyster. So yeah, I did inoculate this September 7, and today is October 6, I guess, or 7, something like that, first week of October. So that's it. That's gonna be our update for these grains. And as you can see, I still have some soda sponge that you did saw in my previous videos. And as for yeah, we're gonna have a different video on the comparison, and the results of that soda sponge. What we're focused right now is the experiments that we did on September 27. So again, that's it. Thank you very much. See you next video. Bye bye.